Good morning, everyone. This week we are going to practice asking for and giving information on the phone. That's the main focus, and we're going to keep working on building our skills in writing and in developing vocabulary. So to begin this week, I would like us to go to the practice and review tenses that we looked at on Saturday. Choose a verb tense that you need to review. Review the explanation and then do the exercises at the bottom. You can choose the tense that you have trouble with because everyone has different problem areas, and probably on your writing I wrote down which verb tenses to practice. So look at your writing for an idea. If you're not sure, I would do a review of, you could do the overview of tenses. If I click on Overview, then you will see Hi everyone, welcome to the week of February 13th to 17th, asking for and giving information on the phone. So this week is a catch-up week. So, and Monday is a holiday. Today, Monday, February 13th, is Family Day. So this is the week's work, and I want you, if you finish the week's work early, I want you to go back to last week and make sure you finish all of last week's work, all of the SCORM activities, and make sure you post to the speaking discussion forums. Also, you can go back to previous weeks. If there's anything that you haven't finished, I would like you to catch up. So this week is a catch-up week, making sure that all of our assignments are complete. For this week, as I promised, the verb tenses is first. So again, when you open the link, I ask you to choose a verb tense you need to review. Read the explanation and then do the exercises at the bottom. Focus on a verb tense that you find difficult. So many of you have difficulty with the difference between simple present and simple past. So you can start with those two. If that is something you don't need to practice, you can go on to one of the more complex verb tenses, such as present perfect simple. If you want an overview of the tenses, you can start here. This will look at all of the tenses. He goes, he is going, he has gone, he went, he will go. And that will review all the tenses. Remember, the activities are at the bottom of the page. You need to click the exercises at the bottom. Okay. Next, I want you to finish the news and do the questions from class that I gave you. So we did the first 3 stories. So I would like you to do the next two stories on the back. So answer the questions, listen, answer the questions, and this week you will read the ESL news carefully. Read all of the stories again carefully. Then I want you to go to the reading reaction and discuss these questions with your classmates. What story did you find most interesting and why? Choose one story that surprised you. What was unusual about the story? Write your personal reaction to one story. How does the story connect to something in your own life? Sorry, there's a mistake here. How does the story connect to something in your own life? So answer the questions. I didn't write it here, but make sure you respond to 2 or 3 students in the class. I will be checking for that this week. After that, if you haven't done so already, you need to make an appointment with me. If you click here, I give you the instructions. You're going to ask me information about these 2 things. Ask for information about testing. You can ask a general or specific question. Ask a question about the EduLink website. It could be something you don't understand how to do or something that needs clarification. Don't forget to identify yourself. Use indirect questions. Speak clearly and slowly. Use polite intonation and correct grammar. End the conversation appropriately. So you can click on the link here to make an appointment with me. So if I click here, it shows me the days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The best days are Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I can do Wednesday, but I have another event. So if I am late calling you, a little bit late, I hope that's not a problem. I will try to be on time on Wednesday, but it depends on the event that I'm going to. And so you can choose Wednesday. Some of you chose Wednesday. I might be a few minutes late calling. Okay? If we go back now. Uh-oh. Yes. Okay. So, remember that when you call me, this is an assessment. So I will be looking for the things that were on the green sheet when you called your friend to leave a message. There were some criteria. So read over those criteria again, because they are similar to the criteria I will use when we have our phone call. Practice calling a local business. Follow the instructions to call some Vancouver local businesses. So you can choose 2 places to call: the Vancouver Library, Sunrise Pizza, a community center. Remember this one, the community center, there are 4 possible questions, or 3 possible questions, and you just choose one of the questions. And number 4 is home hardware. Okay, so after you call the businesses, make sure you write down the information they give you and bring it to class. There is a SCORM activity this week, your voice on the telephone. The first activity is a reading. So read it carefully. Okay? And the new words, some of you will choose one of these words for the class dictionary. Make sure you know those 3 words. Read read the article first. Then you're going to listen to 4 telephone conversations and answer the questions. Finally, there's one more. You have to listen to 4 more telephone conversations and answer the questions. So you're listening to the voice for the tone, for the emphasis, for the level of politeness. So you get a sense of what that sounds like on the telephone. Okay, and finally, the weekly vocabulary I talked about in class. I won't spend any more time on that. Let me know if you have any questions this week. Have a wonderful week, everyone.